What's up, my gaming people, and thanks for joining my channel again, Tat's Gaming PC. Now this is Vigilante. Basically, you got to take things into your own hands. And they've kidnapped Madonna. You know, the singer. Probably not the singer, but let's pretend she is. So there's me. I've got to save Madonna. Not that I'm a Madonna fan, but did you know that Madonna worth today, obviously this is an old video game, but Madonna worth today is 1.2 billion according to Forbes. But obviously she's probably spent a lot of that money. I mean, is she still worth 1.2 million? Probably 800 million, but 1.2 billion, it's crazy. Now this game is quite realistic. I mean, that guy's big. There's more of them than there is me. There's only one of me. Even if I was a Kung Fu master, I ain't no Bruce Lee. You know, especially with someone with a knife. And this guy's a big guy. He's put a chokehold on me, trying to strangle me. I mean, come on. I should have friends. You know, 4 against 1 there. But look, someone's left some nunchucks. As if they would. I'm punching him in the nads, but I'm missing. He's trying to shaft me, knife me. I've got to beat him up because I'm invisible. But look at me go. Again, the nunchucks can break, so they don't last forever. And they can hold on and disarm me. Anyway, I've got to save Madonna. You know, she's worth 1.2 billion. And he got paid, he just stabbed me in the nuts. Terrible. You know, I'd have picked up that trash can and threw it at him. You know. But anyway, who'd leave nunchucks on the floor? I just happened to chuck me into the middle of the road. Luckily no cars were going past. Anyway, music. Madonna's music. So anyway, let's see how Madonna made her 1.2 billion, or whatever it is, 800 million. She probably spent a few. The songs that I remember, looking at her list, that's how I found out how much her net worth was. Material Girl, that's a good song. I'm a Material Girl. Ba 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 ba. Vogue, that was her song. Like a Prayer, that was her. He's got a gun! Do you think I can beat a person with a gun? Or you think I can catch bullets with my teeth? And this is a boss. I mean, look at the size of him. He's got bats. I mean, come on, baseball bats. I mean, this guy's huge. He just picks me up and beats me. It took me a while to beat this guy. But there is a bit of a special. You just beat him up against the wall or something. Which I found. End of the day, this guy's like 7 foot tall. He's huge. Even weight class, he's a winner. I mean, yeah, he's probably 7 foot tall, isn't he? See, we just kicked him and kicked him. Anyway, back to the song list. Papa Don't Preach, that's a good one. Like a Virgin, I don't really like a Virgin, because when I listened to it, I was back then, you know, so that was quite intimidating for me. Obviously not now, but still, I can feel for the younger generation who still are. That song, they won't like that song. See, this is the special. Just keep kicking it until, well, almost until the cows come home. See? There you go, there's the special. And Madonna's in that van. It's just as if they waited. And I just walk to the destination. Madonna doesn't want her shoes. So, going to their turf, which is the junkyard, you'd think it would be you'd think their turf won't be a pile of rubble, junkyard. Do you know what I mean? It would be an upper class area or something. You know. Nice restaurants, bars and stuff like that. Hotels. You know, but not a junkyard. I mean, crime's supposed to pay, isn't it? Especially if you're doing these high-profile kidnappings. Anyway, I don't know who's going to pay the money. It's probably her manager, because she's the one who's worth loads of money. Who's got the monies. But then again, a lot of these people, these celebrities, their money's managed by managers, so they don't spend all the money like crazy, like their accountant and all that verifies how much they got. Otherwise you'd be like Evander Holyfield. No disrespect to him, he's a good boxer, but a bag with money, you know, from 400 million earnings or whatever, after tax 200 million, you know, spent it for 20, 30, 40 years and he's bankrupt. Well, almost went bankrupt. He's got £1 million now. Anyway, Holiday, that was one of those songs, that's a good one. Lucky Star, that's a good one. Yeah, really, it was the 80s that really was good for her music. I don't really know a lot of the other ones. The later ones, that is. I think Into the Groove was good. Into the Groove. Holiday was good. Papa Don't Preach, yeah, that's good. Like a Prayer. It was Like a Prayer, but I think I always call it Like a Prayer. Vogue. Material Girl, that was good. And that was it, and that made her, well, if it is true, $1.2 billion. I'm sure she spends the money, I mean, come on. Even Evander Holyfield, you know, people forget, and here's the thing, even with me, and I'm not a multi-millionaire, most people spend to their lifestyle, you know. Some even worse, you know, they live above their means, but let's just say most people. So if you make £3,000 a month, after tax you get, let's say, $2.5 grand, you're going to spend half that on utilities and all that crap, you know, all the essentials, and £1,000 left to go out, holiday, whatever, you know, spend some money, clothes. That's normal, isn't it? So what do you think of a celebrity? Clearly, even if Evander Holyfield, let's say, wins a massive fight in his career, wins the championship, gets paid $10 million, $5 million that's taxed, 50%, say, and insurance and stuff. The other $5 million he can spend. What do you think, he's not going to spend a penny of that in a year? Of course he's going to spend it. He's going to spend probably $500,000 a month on his lifestyle and all the fake friends and the family that wants gifts here and there, and you know, his big house and stuff like that, and all the maintenance costs for his mansions and stuff. And that's what, well, I watched the YouTube obviously. That's what made him bankrupt, because he was spending it as he went along. So even if he made 10 million, you know, or 20 million in that year, 50% of that's tax, so it's 10 million. That was $1 million a month. And then he'll have to, see, that's the problem with this game. You have to, when you go back, you face all the homies again. You've got to go back straight. You have to beat them all up again. I just got to go to the van and then I'm safe. I walk slower than a normal person, that's terrible. You know, even that guy walked quicker than me, and I walked to the next mission. So yeah, so Evander Holyfield was spending it as he went along. You know, but Forbes was unfortunately saying he's still worth 400 million, even like a few years before he went bankrupt. Forbes was saying he was worth 300 million or 200 million. They forgot about his lifestyle, and no one would know about that. You know, his lifestyle, how much he was spending a month, and you know, on anything, clothes, cars, toiletries, you know, anything. You know, giving the money away. So because no one's going to monitor that. So that's why I always, you've got to be take things with a pinch of salt. He's on the ground with a gun. How much someone's net worth is in Google. Yeah, because they do spend the money, especially on parties and stuff. I mean, I'm not saying, I know a few multi-millionaires in Hong Kong, or in this country as well, actually, in the UK, and I can see how they spend their money. I mean, they don't, not saying, everyone spends their money differently, but yeah, they will drive around in Porsches and expensive big Mercedes and stuff like that. It's very rare you'll see them driving a Lexus, a really nice, expensive, top-of-the-range Lexus, with all the stuff added on. It's very rare that you'll see them driving around in a Ford Mondeo or something like that, do you know what I mean? Even though you hear about all on social media, oh, true wealth is hidden. Not really. Not the ones I know, personally. The multi-millions I know who own businesses and stuff. And, I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, I do know one guy, but the majority of them, let's say out of 10 of them, 9 of them do live accustomed to how much they make a year. Let's say they make 2 million a year. You probably couldn't tell though. They do dress normal, some of them, but they can dress quite nice and have quite expensive watches and stuff like that. But anyway, there is a few that I'd say the old school, a bit more old school, but again, it's each to your own, because there's some people similar age to them and they spend differently. It depends how you earn it, how you feel like earning it, how easy the money comes in. Like I mentioned, I know someone in Hong Kong. He's a multi-millionaire. He owns a Win Yip supermarket. One Win Yip supermarket, it's like the size of Tesco's, one Tesco's, but he owns it all. And that was worth 10 million back then. It's probably worth about 5 million now. And not only that, 50% of his trade's gone because of newer supermarkets. But either way, he owned that for 20, well, he still owns it. And he told, at one point he was making roughly 5 to 10 grand a day. And now he makes, after paying tax and everything, he says he makes about £1,000 a day, and this is UK pounds equivalent in Hong Kong. So he still pockets about 365 grand a year. But back then, when it was just his supermarket in the area, he was making 5 to 10 a day. So that is a lot of money. And he's got a trophy wife. I think he's got a daughter and son. Yeah, but he drives. Last time I saw him, he drove around in a Ford van. You couldn't tell that he was, and he doesn't dress the part as well. But like I said, most of them, we're talking about. Oh, what is the guy who's wearing like, let's say Gucci, Gucci belt, Boss Armani suits, Boss suits, or stuff like that, and so and yet he's a multi-millionaire, but he's richer than the guy I just said earlier. But I'd say probably similar age, so yeah, but it's very rare. I mean, for example, if I won loads of money, I wouldn't. I thought you could pick up the dynamite and throw it at him, because I'm thinking, how long is this going to last? He's going to keep throwing at these dynamites out. I can't even hit him. Apparently, it's if you kick one of the dynamites, then he stops. Then you can stop beating him up. Give me back Madonna. I'm her biggest fan. Oh, it's like I keep hitting him in the nuts, isn't it? He's a big dude. Is he bigger than the other guy, actually? The first guy? He's like 10 foot tall. Crazy. Yeah, as I was saying, I mean, let's say I won the lottery, 10 million quid. I wouldn't probably... I'd keep $1 million or $2 million in the bank, not touch it. 8 million. I'll probably invest in 4 on the stock market. I know, you're probably thinking you can lose half of that. Well, no, I'm saying like investment shares where you just keep them and just get the dividends, which is probably about 5-6%. Or I could put it in the bank, you know, high interest, but the other $4 million will be in the bank just to spend. You know. As you would, I mean, what's the point of having millions if you don't spend it? You know what I mean? As long as you don't like, spend it quicker than you earn it, you know. I might just spend the interest. You know, 8 million. Well, I suppose the 2 million in the bank will still get me the interest, but you're probably looking not that to happen. 60 grand a year interest. What is the interest rate nowadays? It's not very good. You know, well anyway, it's more than what I'm earning now. I mean, I'm on 42 grand a year. So, yeah. So you can get 6, but then now I'll probably, what I'll do, so it's 8 million. I don't want to go crazy, so I'll do 4 million, divide by how many years I think I've got left to live, or 8 million divided by how many years I've got left to live, and that's how I'll spend it. So they want to kidnap her, but I think they want to take her out. Perhaps, I mean, these guys, how they jump so high? Are they Superman? Perhaps they don't like Madonna's songs. Perhaps they like jazz. Perhaps they've been paid by the rival artist to take her out. Well, no, they would have taken her out straight away. They kidnapped her. So, what's going on? Why do they want to take her out? I don't understand. Thought they wanted ransom money or something. See, they can grab into your feet and it can take you out. It's crazy that it's grabbing onto my feet. I can't move. Absolutely crazy. He's got a pistol that fires blue bullets. It's a shame it goes through the people. It should not do that. But they fell to their death. These guys are serious. They got guns and everything. Look at the size of this guy. They just get bigger and bigger. He must be like 20 foot tall. What do you guys eat? How do you get so big? You must be... You must be Andre the Giant. And I thought he was big. I thought he was probably one of the biggest people I've ever seen, Andre the Giant. Crazy. So I'm punching normal, but I'm probably punching his... I'm probably punching his stomach, actually. Yeah, so there's a lot of people on social media say, oh yeah, true wealth is hidden. I'd say 9 out of 10 people flaunt the wealth. Because to them, it's like having a normal job, you know. I have a normal job, I have a normal car, yeah, I drive a Peugeot. I probably have an under average house actually. But yeah, no. If I was on £1 million a year or £2 million a year, again, the people I know, and even the people I know of, you know, they do spend to their lifestyle, so to say. You know, most people, it sounds a bit silly, but it's logical, to be honest with you. When I was earning 12.5 grand a year, I didn't go out and buy a blinking BMW or Mercedes. I drove a Honda, I think, Honda Civic. And every time I got more money, you know, earning 25 grand a year, I ended up driving, I think I bought a BMW, second-hand one, obviously, 3 Series. And now now I'm on 42, I own a Peugeot 2008, but it's new shape, well, not brand new shape, it was in a new shape, a year back ago. I just bought a newer car with, well, it's top spec, got everything on it. You know, sat nav, parking sensors all around, folding door mirrors. I mean, yeah, I could have bought a T-Roc or a T-Cross, but I realised that some of them still have handbrakes. You know, and for the money you spend, you know, average. You know, my car was 17 grand, and you think, oh, you should have bought a T-Roc. No, a T-Roc back then was like 20 grand, I looked. So it's an extra 3 grand more, and that's a lot of money to spend extra on the car. And plus it was a less spec car. You know, the T-Roc, I think, still had well, it doesn't have a push start for starters, and there was no sat nav. Do you know what I mean? There's no, yeah, a little bit extras all adds up, you know what I'm saying? And also, I think it has digital dials as well. Anyway, I saved Madonna. She should pay me some money. She's probably worth still 20 million there. Or 30 million. Probably even still worth 100 million back then. Yeah, she was in the era of Michael Jackson, isn't it? So anyway, please like the video if you do. Don't leave everything on social media, especially the comments, because basically all the rich people I know do flaunt their wealth, and they do look rich, they're not faking it. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe at Tats Gaming PC. Till next time, I come fifth. Great.